Hello, Pokemon Go trainers. It's a Seahawks fan with a very exciting Go Battle League video today. Master League has returned, and Complete Zygarde is the cheat code to return. And we have some nice coverage in the back to cover the weaknesses of the Complete Zygarde, which fairy types pretty much, and ice types. Definitely a very nice and strong team. And we're going to go 12-3. Now, definitely a low in elo to start, but that's how it goes when I'm not good at Great and Ultra. And we're going to, absorb the Zygarde, absorb the Togekiss energy because they, never run Dazzling Gleam. They're going to have, Excadrill, which is actually putting in a lot of work. Gonna think I have to throw because the fast attack damage is getting me quite low. Now, Duskmane Crozma takes no damage from the Togekiss and Xerneas' fast move. But gonna be careful. Thankfully for me, under-leveled fairies on my opponent's team, which you just need level 50 Pokemon, XL Pokemon at least, to truly climb. But, respect running these Pokemon. Sometimes it's just what you have. Definitely a harsh reality. I have a move saved, so I'm able to just clean up and get a win, which, they had the alignment. They had an amazing alignment. I did have the overpowered team of all level 50s. But, I put in the effort to do the raids. I did spend the money. But I did put a lot of distance in Zygarde to get some of those XLs. You just gotta play the game more. The reality. Of course, not everyone has the same community as me. But just reality. But here into Origin Palkia. Now, this is the level 50 Origin Palkia. That's what I want to see. I do want to see him battle up against other level 50 Pokemon. Now, Dragon Tail. If you're able to sneak a Dragon Tail in instead of Dragon Breath, that's very nice damage and energy gain. But also, if I'm not mistaken, it does get some extra damage into Complete Zygarde. And thankfully, we left with enough energy to grab a shield off the Groudon, and we're going to have Premier, which is a tough situation. We don't have Thunder. Does my opponent know that? We go for the bait. Take a shield, which is huge. Now, I definitely have to respect. It's cool that running a Groudon with 2 water types. We make a catch. Is it? It's a Hydro Cannon. And thankfully, it's, oh no, actually no, we're gonna lose Groudon. It's not as good as it used to be, but it's still very strong. And not a bad team to have, I guess they do have 2 very nice answers in the back to cover water types in the lead. And I guess grass types are actually really, really tough. But, you don't see that often. Tapu Bulu would absolutely wreck that opponent. Now, this is a Chill Drive Genesect. And oh my gosh, this thing is a problem. We are going to no shield, and you're about to see, kaboom, goes Zygarde. But the power of Zygarde is still hang on. We do take a shield and defense drop, which is huge. I cannot waterfall down before they throw another move. It is only a resisted Techno Blast, but oh my gosh, they have alignment. And that's just so key. It is what it is. Alignment play. Yeah, how it goes. Awesome to run Genesect. Gonna have to use my own Genesect. Gonna have complete Zygarde versus Kyogre. Definitely a fine matchup. We get the defense shot from Bulldoze. It's a coin flip. That's why I still won Bulldoze Crunch. We shield up the Blizzard. And it's going to do 0 into the Zygarde. And we're going to be down a shield. But we're going to have alignment. Definitely what I tend to try and go for. I mean, if I have bad leads, then I got to try to find a way to flip alignment. I mean, if you can get a shield advantage, definitely play. Especially with the right Pokemon. We're able to align our Kyogre into Ho-Oh. And I do have Necrozma for Dialga. We know shield is Sacred Fire. And they're going to be taking me out, but that's fine. They're going to Brave Bird. I'm only going to take one Incinerate. I get some nice energy. And we're going to have regular Dialga. We're going to no-shield Iron Head. Let's go. We're going to... There should be just about in Dark Pulse range. Do still have a shield. We do shield because if they do full send, they win. If we no shield. And they are going to go down. Let's go. We would have been able to be fine with the no shield because they did Iron Head, but did not want to risk it. Complete Zygarde into Origin Palkia and a powered Palkia, thankfully, for us. Let me know if you're playing Color Cup again, or for the first time because you were doing Ultra League, or if you are playing Master League, definitely going to try and climb up. I mean, I definitely feel more comfortable in the meta. You got to actually play good. At this stage, I mean, this rotation, I should 100% be getting veteran. We'll see. Stay tuned. Gonna continue to upload daily Go Battle League videos and lots of Master League content to come. I definitely am gonna. I'm really trying because the last week we had Mega Master League and okay, it's a nice farm down of energy for Dialga. We're gonna try to make a catch, but they just get some extra energy. They're going to be launching some energy into Zygarde. They do get some more Dragon Breath energy, which is annoying. We have one shield. They still have one shield. We did just take first shield off, which is tough. We no shield War of Time. Oh no, and I'm just going to not have enough bulk. So that's 2 and 3. Or that's another loss. Tough. But here we can swap into Necrozma. Gotta respect running Mamoswine. Unfortunately for them, I know the counts. I may not want Mamoswine. Maybe I will have to. But they bring in Metagross, which is gonna be forced to take a Dark Pulse because they know shield. I mean, they're just totally underpowered. I mean, they had a good lead, but I just out-team. Just how it goes. But Mamoswine, especially Shadow, is very strong. Definitely a very formidable Pokemon. Can definitely have some play. And Confusion Articuno. Glaring Articuno. This is ultimate spice. I mean, it's sometimes you just go in with what you have. If you're not a hardcore player like me. I mean, it's an investment for Master League. But it's truly what I enjoy in Pokemon Go. Getting the best of the best. I mean, as a kid, always wanting the strongest Pokemon, the legendaries. All attack moves. But of course, I mean, sometimes highest damaging moves isn't always the best. You're going to see the true power of Complete Zygarde versus an barely excelled Metagross. I mean, it's just what happens. But we're going to survive Meteor Mash. I mean, we are in a commanding position. Especially with the potential coin flip defense drop. Well, the coin flip defense drop for Bulldoze. We get super effective damage and take a shield. And we do get that defense drop. And we get to the next move before they launch another. They do double shield, but they're just going to be toast. They do actually bullet punch us down. We do get that Shadow Claw through. We're going to respect the Earthquake because they are loaded on energy. They're going to try to make a catch. And I'm going to overfarm and throw back-to-back Dark Pulses. Because I just want to clean up Giratina. And that was a fantastic reveal. But I mean, I had a shield. I could easily clean up, take out the Mamoswine with shielding up. Probably would have been able to get to a Sunseal Strike first, though. And then Shadow Clutch Chip, easily clean up. Ho-Oh. Nice to have Ho-Oh. Great lead. I mean, I knew that was only a Brave Bird. 3 Incinerates, that's the only move you can get. Although maybe Earthquake, maybe. But, I mean, if they're running meta, and Kyogre just comes in to absolutely clean up that Rhyperior, and then Ho-Oh comes in to, it's going to go down, and my opponent realizes they're toast. The last Pokemon is Florges, but, I mean, they left. Don't blame them. I mean, it's not a bad team at all. I don't think it's bad. Petal Blizzard on Florges, potentially. I mean, Water is pretty strong into the team. If they, I mean, you won with what you have. What level 50 Pokemon? Gonna be shielding up the Outrage from the Zygarde. Gonna go and try to take a shield. Shield a piece. I'm gonna fight for alignment here. And I'm going to get alignment. Beautiful. They're going to bring an Amorous and actually outpace. I mean, an Amorous. If you have it, build it. It's so good. I do have a level 42 one. And it's strong. I want to save my rare cells. Otherwise, I would commit. And at this point, I mean, we're so close to Valentine's Day. I just have hope. Maybe we get it in regular raids. I mean, even elite raids, I don't mind too much terribly. They peekaboo. Well, they try to make a catch onto their Zygarde. I know shield, and I can just then take the Landorus shield. But I should have thrown the Dog Pulse. Now, this is why I do still have Crunch for this matchup. I definitely really like Crunch. Now, they got some good energy. And in a 0 shield, like even a 1 shield scenario for Landorus, with no energy lead, like just us going toe to toe, they actually do really struggle. But they got enough energy lead, which forced me to bank that move to then reset the debuffs, and then I was actually able to take them out. Because, I mean, they just need one more charge attack to take me out, potentially. Maybe I would have hung on 1 HP in a dream, but definitely close battle. We're into a Charm Primina. It is Humming Voice us. We go for the full send. I mean, we do take a shield. Awkward situation still. We revealed the whole team, but I mean, I've shown you the losses. How am I going to get out of this scenario? I'm going to throw a move because I do not want to commit another shield to Primarina. Shield a piece, okay. We are at Sunseal Strike energy. But they have to respect the Sunseal Strike. We get the bait off. Let's go. And we are met with a Landorus. This time, though, we have energy advantage. And before they even debuff, we are able to launch a Crunch to get some big damage. And they're going to debuff us. Now, I need to get energy on my Necrozma, because that is a win condition. Taking out the Yveltal, because I'm going to be too damaged to clean up the Yveltal at this point. I swap into Necrozma, try to farm them down. They swap into Yveltal back again, but I am able to hang on and get to Sunseal Strike. Kaboom! They do hang on still. Do they have a move? Maybe they did, but I have a move to take the KO. Absolute perfect gameplay from me. Close, crazy battles. That's a 5-0. I mean, I'm only 2082 ELO. But gotta play so cleanly for 5-0 at any ELO. I mean, unless you're like a veteran, legend, expert level player at like, I mean, if you're in the 300s as the lowest ELO, like under 1900 even, you should be able to get 5 O's. I mean, if you're just having fun, then okay, that's fair. Random teams, more understandable. But if you are actually using like what you're comfortable with, the best Pokemon. I mean, like, even if you're using the best Pokemon, I mean, people that have different play styles. If you're not comfortable using the absolute meta, like the perfect team, if you don't know all the matchups, if you don't know, like, I mean, you can see a Pokemon in the lead, but if you have no idea, I mean, if your opponent able to drag out the right counters, understandable. But we are able to align the next battle, just alignment win. My Necrozma into the Xerneas and Kyogre into Shadow Hyperion, which just beautiful. Now we have Shadow Ho in the lead. We're going to let them launch the first move. They can brave it and dip all they want. We're going to see. We're going to launch the Crunch into Origin Palkia. I do get the 33% chance for debuff. I didn't mean to go for the actual better chance, and I hit twice still. Oh my gosh, that's crazy. I mean, 1 and 3 and then 1 and 2. I mean, it's over like 18% chance around for that to happen. And we're just going to bring in Kyogre. And we're going to be met with a Zacian, which gotta be careful. Well, I brought in the Kyogre because I knew I was not going to want to see that Ho-Oh. Am I going to shield? I'm going to no-shield close combat. Let's go. And we are able to bring in the Necrozma. Let's go. Close combat's not enough for the KO. We have a shield still. I mean, they're going to not be able to get to back-to-back moves. They're going to get a nice farm down. We're just going to win Charge Act priority with the Kyogre into Ho-Oh, and we clean up Energy Dry Zacian. Let's go. Beautiful. Beautiful plays by me. Reading my opponent's team nicely. I mean, I just had to hope that Kyogre with the shield advantage could clean up and put enough pressure. Origin Palkia lead, no defense drop. That's fine. At this point, it's fine to shield. It's Aqua Tail, okay. You go back to back. That is another Aqua Tail, which is fine. I mean, I would have been nice to shield both. Maybe I still would have had alignment, but actually, having the extra HP here is nice. Able to get a shield back. Not going to be able to hang on from this range, which is fine. We have Kyogre to just absolutely stomp them. Energy advantage for a Duskmane Necrozma. That's tough. I didn't look at the CP. I just was like, let me get in, get to the move, take the shield. Because a shielded Kyogre into Necrozma and Landorus should be great. They dog pulse chip, but actually I'm like, they may have too much energy to get a farm down. And I feel like, well, I actually feel like they still had some play. I felt like I was in range of Stone Edge. And I was energy dry, but I'll take it. I'll take them leaving. Got a nice lead, beautiful lead into Melmetal, which I've actually struggled with, even with Zygarde leads. I mean, Melmetal just the team comp I've ran. But this time I'm able to grab a shield off the Dragonite. And Necrozma can come in and get a nice farm down after tanking both those superpowers. And I'm going to go for the Dog Pulse straight away. Now, I mean, I have Necrozma to deal with dragons often. But having a healthy Zygarde complete is fine to cover what things Kyogre will lose to. But next battle into a shiny Ocean Dialga. Very, very pretty to see. Very jealous of having one though. Happy to power up. Getting a shield. Ironhead unfortunate, but I do just pace to the next move. Do they shield? They do shield. Nice, nice. Do I want a double shield? I do no shield. It is wartime. They win alignment. Here comes Necrozma. We're going to see a Shadow Mewtwo. They're going to make a catch. Into Annihilate. Gotta respect the spice. Not a bad Pokemon to bring to cover Mewtwo's weakness. But also, it's just, just going to struggle into the mighty Kyogre. Kyogre's just going to be too strong for that Annihilate and, the instant move. Able to pull a shield, and we are able to shield and get to the next move. And goodbye, Mewtwo. Goodbye, game working. My opponent left already. And that is the final battle of the video. 12-3. 2 5-0s in a row. It's a slow elo. I'm a better player than this, than even at 2200s. But stay tuned for the climb. Hopefully, I can actually be a good gamer and get to veteran. This rotation, definitely going to be showcasing a lot more Master League. And, we're getting Shadow Ho Ray Day this weekend. Excited to get more XLs to then hopefully build up my Shadow to 50. But thanks for watching. Stay tuned. Good luck on your Go Battle League journey. Have fun with the events that's going on. Pokemon Go. Let me know what events you're most excited about. Maybe it's the Fashion Week that's going on right now. But thanks for watching and goodbye.